I have one really big announcement that I want to share with you, and it pertains to something that we do around Crossbridge often each summer. If you've been a part of our church for a while, you know that each summer we come together to do a bunch of teacher resource bags for the teachers at Oak Ridge Elementary School, where we normally meet during non-pandemic times. And as you can imagine, with about a month or so before we're sending kids back to school, this is a pretty unprecedented teaching environment. Parents watching, I know you already know that. You're having to make some difficult decisions about schooling for your child and childcare and work and all these different things that are going on right now. And so we want to rise to the occasion in an unprecedented way to help our teachers. Earlier this week, someone invited me to be a part of this Facebook group online that was all about connecting teachers in our area with the resources that they need. And one of the things that they did was they actually set up like a photo album where basically the name of the school would be like one of the pictures, and then teachers from that school could share about the stuff that they needed for their classrooms. And one of the things that struck me as I read through the teachers at Oak Ridge posting on their little school picture thing was that all of them said, we need tons of hand sanitizer, sanitizing wipes, disinfectant spray, all that kind of stuff. Some of you have been teachers before. Some of you watching this are teachers now, and you know that sadly, oftentimes you're kind of on your own for a lot of the resources that you need to be able to function in your classroom. And sadly, that looks like it's going to be even more the case this year, as in addition to the normal stuff, now we've got pandemic prep kind of stuff that we need to be worried about. And so this year, we're switching up teacher bags. We're not going to do teacher bags this year like we have in the past. We're going to do something new that I simply am calling Operation Oak Ridge. And the objective is very, very simple. I want us as a church to get our hands on as many hand sanitizing wipes, hand sanitizer, disinfectant spray, all those kind of disinfecting products as we can so that we can bless the great teachers at Oak Ridge Elementary School with all of those resources that they need for this upcoming school year. They have plenty of things that they need to work through and plenty of stuff to stress about. Having disinfecting materials for their classrooms so they can protect themselves and their students in the midst of this pandemic should not be one of them. Okay? And so I want to challenge you to be a part of providing as many of those supplies as you can in order to bless our teachers here locally. Now, a couple things on this, okay? There's a few ways you can go about this. Some of you may have connections. Some of you should share this video and invite friends and people you know who you think would be great to give and expand our reach that way. That would be awesome. If you have some connections with people who can somehow get a hold of this stuff, great, awesome. Let them know. See what you can do. I think for all of us, at least for me, I'm disciplining myself over the next couple of weeks. Every time I go into the store for something, whether it's to pick up a quick item I need, whether it's our weekly grocery run, that I'm going to stop by the hand sanitizer and hand wipes and all those areas and make sure to grab a few of those each time I'm in there as a discipline to try and make sure that I'm able to provide and bless our teachers as much as we can. I would encourage you to do the same. Now, two really brief notes on this. In the past, when we've done teacher bags, oftentimes what many of you have done is you've just made a donation to our church for $500 or $100 or whatever to buy a couple bags, and that's very much appreciated. I'm grateful for that. That's not going to work this year, however, because as you probably noticed, a lot of places are sold out. And as you've also probably noticed, more often in my case, at least I've seen, a lot of stores are placing a limit on those items. So as much as I would appreciate your financial donation to our church, it doesn't really do us a whole lot of good if I can only buy, 2 items at a time or something like that. It is through all of us investing some sweat equity and some financial equity together that we're going to be able to be a part of blessing our school. The second thing I want you to know is that for each item that we receive, Crossbridge, our organization, is going to match that with a $5 financial donation to our school so they can purchase whatever other supplies they need, whether that is items for teachers' classrooms, maybe it's more hand sanitizer stuff, I don't know, whatever they need. We want to be able to bless them with that up to $1,000. So we're essentially going to match your donation in different ways here, all right? I want us to bless this school in an enormous way possible. And we'll have 2 weeks in order to do that. We want to try and receive those around August 9th. We'll have some info on the drop-off event, or you'll be able to turn that stuff in so we can get that over to the teachers at Oak Ridge, okay? We want to be a church that's for Tallahassee, that is a blessing to our city and to our community. And this is a simple and practical way that we can team up and do that together. I want to encourage you to participate and to be a part of it.